Today you'll witness some of the most incredible encounters ever caught on camera. But first, let's take a look at how katydids enjoy the finest delicacies. Deep in the forest, the plants and trees seem to have eyes, silently watching everything around them. Nothing goes unnoticed. One of the creatures that lives in the trees is being stalked right now by one of the forest's fastest and most precise predators. In front of the mantis's eyes, made up of thousands of ommatidia capable of detecting the slightest movement, almost nothing escapes her notice. Despite the incredible speed at which the mantis strikes, the cicada, with lightning-fast reflexes, manages to fight back and escape just in time. But pay close attention to this incredible moment, never captured on camera before. The cicada shoots out a stream of liquid when frightened. It's a defense mechanism, expelling tree sap it has recently ingested. Although it may have just been luck that helped it escape the praying mantis, not every creature is so fortunate. Her spiked, razor-sharp arms rarely miss. And the strangest part is, among her greatest enemies, there's sometimes another mantis. We are witnessing two adult female mantises face to face. Wait, I just released my very first collectible insect figures, and honestly, they look incredible. Click the link in the description to check them out. I really think you're gonna love them. I've put a lot of work into bringing you a little piece of the world of insect experience. When two female mantises cross paths in the same territory, only one thing can happen. This stunning display of skill, raising their wings and making themselves bigger, is how mantises say, "Don't take another step." Both are fully aware of the size of their opponent, nearly identical to their own, and so they choose to warn, intimidate, and step back. Because when two adult mantises fight, there's rarely a true winner. If the opponent were a male, the balance might clearly tip in favor of the female, but in this case, it's wiser to retreat without taking her eyes off the rival, not even for a second. While tension crackles in the treetops, on the forest floor, something so unsettling is about to unfold. No one could have seen it coming. We stand before the imposing lair of a funnel-web spider, and right next to it lives an unsettling neighbor, a black widow. This cunning spider has spun her delicate web of thin, irregular threads right at the edge of her neighbor's home, the Agelena labyrinthica. She has set up a network of alarm threads that trigger every time prey falls into the funnel-web spider's large trap, a flawless strategy that helps her survive by stealing its catches. But she must tread carefully, because the funnel-web spider Agelena is a predator of astonishing speed, with an extraordinary ability to detect any intruder daring to rush into her web. Its large size and powerful chelicerae make it one of the most respected spiders in the vast world of arthropods, where power is measured in millimeters. But her neighbor, the Latrodectus, holds an undeniable advantage. Her web is the stickiest and strongest in the world, and thanks to her cunning nature, she can improvise in real time, crafting new hunting strategies depending on the situation. The problem begins when several days go by without the black widow finding food, and then she chooses the second option, much riskier but effective, stealing prey from her fearsome neighbor. A small grasshopper got trapped on the edge of the black widow's web, in territory owned by the Agelena, and the widow has no intention of wasting the opportunity. The spider moves freely, handling and prepping her catch to turn it into lunch, but nothing goes unnoticed under the rule of the Agelena. The funnel web spider knows it well. It's dealing with another spider, and that's why it moves carefully. It hasn't rushed out at full speed toward the black widow because it senses this could be a trap. So it chooses the wisest move, to wait and watch. Then something unexpected happens. The black widow decides to leave the grasshopper just as the Agelena moves in a bit closer, trying to take control of the situation. Her neighbor, who can detect even the slightest vibration in the silk, senses it instantly. Both are master weavers, and in this tense, silent standoff, every move matters. The black widow knows she's being hunted, but instead of fleeing, she's laid down extra threads along the path, forming a web of surveillance that lets her feel every step her neighbor takes. Now she simply waits for the right moment to act. Finally, the Agelena's patience runs out, and she decides to make her move. The Black Widow's strategy has worked just as she planned. Now she has two prey under control, and she can also take advantage of her neighbor's massive web to collect more food when other insects get caught. This was just another day in the forest, where strategies and betrayals cross paths at every moment, and only instinct keeps the balance.